It was going on. We're just gonna keep going. Not even gonna worry about it.
Oh. TJ. Just playing Infect.
So.
Is TJ now the meta call? Don't mind me.
No, you do you. Revolt Zoo. Have you heard of this deck?
Yeah. I've actually seen it in practice as well.
Oh, cool. Okay. So, for those that were around prior to Aether Revolt, this deck went by another name. Naya Blitz.
Naya Blitz!
Or that's at least what I would call it. I think it's just like a speed zoo, is what a lot of people
Nah, it's got a cool name if it's Naya Blitz.
It does. It sounds really cool.
Yeah.
Now, we have these cool new mechanic, Revolt. I like that when we see a new set come out for Standard, when cards make it into Modern. Because there's some sets where you're like, maybe there's one card that will make it in, 2 cards kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, we think of the Shadows and, what's that other set that nobody cared about? Eldritch Moon. There wasn't really many cards from that made it into Modern.
Not into Modern.
No. But Aether Revolt, like, that Revolt mechanic is awesome. We had our Renegade Rallier go into company-based decks.
Renegade Railer. Oh, sorry.
Yes. Now there's a couple other Revolt creatures. There's the one that basically is a new Burning Tree Emissary, but it makes double green if Revolt is met. The other one is a 1/2 with Death Touch. If Revolt is met, you get a +1 counter on it. So it's a 2/3 with Death Touch.
Windswept. Glistener Elf. 17.
Tell him what he's about. Boom. Send a message.
18. Bolt that.
Ah, okay. Great image.
Give some respect.
Sorry, you're right.
I love Spellqueller. He's right.
You're right. I forgot. I
forgot.
just did not care about the set, so it's just like a big blank in my mind about what cards are from it. I just feel like those are just Shadows over in Shadow. Can we just say they're from Shadows? Is that not? No, all seriousness.
Wait.
What are you doing?
It's fine. Don't worry.
What are you? What did you click on?
I was trying to click on this.
Click back on there.
It's fine.
No, I want to stare at this.
Noble Hierarch.
Boom. All right.
Pay attention to the game. I got this.
Listen. I can cast this with my eyes closed. There's Infect on the board.
Oh, okay.
But not really.
Challenge accepted.
All right. Kurt Ape coming out. So that's what I'm saying. We just need the coddles for this Revolt Zoo list, and we have pretty much everything. I would believe. How much are the coddles? They can't be that much, right?
Would you feel like you were doing the Lord's work stuff if you were playing this deck?
I feel like I would make...
Answer is no.
Some enemies playing this deck. But then again, I made enemies playing Infect.
No, you didn't.
Blighted Agent, yes! Still has 1 green available to try to protect that Blighted Agent.
True.
But that's not really, Kyle's objective is to swarm with creatures here. It's essentially that Naya Blitz style deck. So we're going to see where things go from here.
Here's an Arid Mesa. We want John Garamore with Abs and Goko. There you go, see? That's what they want. This is what the people want.
I do like the Abzan Company list.
Just saying.
Just saying. That's true. Okay. I could play that more. I like that list. It's fun. Gaining infinite life is nice. In an aggressive meta. We also have a sweet deck that we're going to be trying to put together. We drafting this weekend? What are we doing this weekend?
I don't know, dude. Seems like we're doing a lot.
We are doing a lot, actually. You know, you just bring your laptop. You can stream up, right?
Can you
just stream it?
Can you call my job and tell them I'm not coming in?
Yeah, I'll let them know. You've got how much? Honestly, though, how many days you got built up? I'm sure you got plenty that you can be like. You know
how
what?
many projects do you think I got going on right now?
Actually, that's true. You took a week off.
Here's an
You just came back and you're like, listen, I got all.
They made sure. I made sure that they planned all these projects for when I came back.
Nice. All right, here's
Great.
the ape.
Come on, fam. The cliffhanger on that one. Nah, man. We gotta wait and see how it does. Maybe I get on camera.
Ooh. Yeah. I gotta grab the other stuff from downstairs because it's in my bag, I think. Or maybe it's over there. Hand me that. One of those boxes down, the fat packs down there. One of those two. No, the fat packs. Trying to bolt, and he goes, no, Blessed Alliance. Thanks. Let me see if it's in this. No, that's Commander stuff that I need to update. Let me see the other fat pack. Infect.
Oh. Literally, I look away for 1 second.
Become amends. He tries to bolt it, and he says, here's my Blessed Alliance. You know.
You're dead, fam.
You did. Get out of here.
You're dead. Alright, so,
What was I doing?
yep, Infect, doing Infect things. Let's take a look and see what we got going on.
Yeah.
Well, I could play that.
What am I looking for?
So whose do you want?
I would love to read Infect.
Alright, go ahead.
So, kind of very close to what you should be seeing if you're going to be playing Infect right now. Kind of has that mix of cards that it needs to stay alive here. Some gaining life off the Kitchen Finks there. Extra protection with Wild Defiance. Spellskite, that sort of aspect. It's got some removal with Dismember in there. Artifact Hate, 2 Viridian Corruptors, also extra Infect creatures if need be. 1 Unravel the Aether, 1 Seal of Primordium. Got 1 Dispel, 2 Spell Pierce. So the Kitchen Finks are like big needing to come in here. Like, the life gain is very important. You could also opt for the Spellskite knowing that there is some removal coming your way. It's also a pretty good blocker.
Like, how quickly would you say the Kitchen Finks need to come in here?
I would say I would easily have thrown those in there, like, right at the start. Just
okay. Alright, okay. And on Kyle's side, he's got 2 Destructive Revelry, 1 Boros Charm, 2 Vexing Devil, 1 Relic of Progenitus, 1 Pithing Needle, 1 Tormod's Crypt, 2 Tin Street Hooligan, 2 Gutshot, and 3 Path to Exile. Please, please, please bring in those 3 Path to Exile. Please, please, please. Can you bring in, like, a Gutshot?
You could, okay. I think that's 3
and
paths.
I'd be fine with
good.
the Pithing Needle as well. I would be fine with the Pithing Needle.
Yeah, I don't mind the Pithing Needle. I think it's perfectly reasonable to bring in.
Otherwise, I think he's pretty much, it's just a race, this matchup. It's just who's going to kill who first.
Mm-hmm. I like this from Great Image. I wonder if he learned his lesson from trying removal during combat. Yeah, that is like the #1 thing not to do when you're playing against an Infect player. And I love playing against people that don't know that. Like, they don't have enough practice against Infect. So they sit there and they're like, yeah, no, this will be fine, right?
You want to know why? It's because you're a scumbag, dude.
Well, that is the truth.
I mean, I'm just saying.
You are not wrong in that statement.
I'm just kidding. Here's a Stomping Grounds into a Vexing Devil. Kyle's at 18. TJ says, I'm not worried about that devil. Misty, pass.
You keep doing what you're doing. You're golden. You're master caster. Vexing Devil, I like the addition into it. Like,
15. Show me Sacred Foundry. Oh no, Temple Garden! Nailed it. So Kyle's gonna get Temple Garden. I'm trying to see what TJ's got in his hand. He's got some protection. Two. Here is. Oh, those are the Revolt dudes. I can't think of what their names are right now, but the Revolt dudes gets the Death Touch, Renegade, and a Wild Mikado. Holy moly! Vexing Devil getting in there for 4. TJ is even this game out at 15. Passes the turn. Draw. Looks like that was a Blighted Agent.
What'd I miss? Oh my gosh, there's Revolt happening.
Yeah.
He's got all the creatures.
The Revolt dudes, the Renegade, and Wild Mikado.
Wild Mikado. Things are getting wild. Should we run these? Seems like a good sideboard card to have.
It's gonna play the Blighted Agent. Gonna go to 14.
That's all Infect stuff. In case anybody's wondering, there's a cat over here.
There's some damage coming across. 13 to be exact. TJ goes to 1.
So,
Can he do it?
The Naya Blitz or Zoo decks in general
I don't think so.
are really tough to play against. If you are playing Infect. Like it is not easy.
Plays a Windswept Heath that he can't crack. Vines. Nope, not enough. Kills himself though.
Yeah!
Takes him.
Did it.
Alright, we're even it up. 1 to 1.
%30 still. Oh.
Alright, one more time. Make sure the sideboard is looking good. So unless he was running Vexing Devil's main board, we saw at least one come in from Kyle.
Mm-hmm. Vexing Devil's a great card to have.
Looks like TJ's taking out one card. Vexing Devil shows us his $9 worth.
He's $9? That's interesting.
Ooh, I think... Oh, man, that was tricky. Either TJ looked at his deck, looked at his sideboard and said... Because he took a card out, but I think he took out the same card, and then he put it back in.
Tricky.
We're ready. Game number 3. Let's go.
How many? You have 3? Okay.
Looks like Kyle's going to go to 6. what's with those two creatures, Kyle? That played. Oh, they were the. You know what that creature's called?
Which one?
The one that gives 2 green with Revolt.
Yeah. Give me 1 second.
It's basically the Burning Tree Shaman.
Burning Tree Emissary.
Burning Tree Emissary. She's a shaman.
I think she is a shaman, actually.
It's the hidden herbalist.
Human Druid, 2/2, 1 green. If Revolt was triggered, so a permanent left the battlefield, you get 2 green. Add to your mana pool, which is pretty sweet. So, the more you know, guys. The more you know. We don't have any of these or that.
All right, so Sacred Foundry. Kyle's at 18. Passes back. TJ's gonna go to 19. Yeah, the 2 identical ones, the hidden herbalist.
Mm-hmm.
TJ plays another breeding pool. Kyle at 15. Show me something crazy. Here is a Narnum Renegade. Just kidding. Here is a hidden herbalist.
Revolt trigger. And
here is
double Revolt
2
triggers.
Narnum Renegades. Pass. TJ going to 18. No worries. Oh, Inkmoth Nexus. Here's a Blighted Agent. Passes back.
I like Inkmoth Nexus a lot.
Kyle gonna play a Wooded Foothills. Plays a Goblin Guide. Brings the team.
Oh, that's the other thing we need for the deck.
8.
Goblin Guides.
You didn't get any of the cool Goblin Guides?
I didn't, sadly. I know.
TJ reveals a Twisted Image sitting on top of his deck.
Which, okay. Not the worst thing to be on top of the deck, I guess, but it's not really where you want to be. Like, with that Blighted Agent, you really are hoping for something bigger. Alright, let's see. I don't... it's at 10. There's 8 coming across next turn. New Goblin Guides are ugly AF. Well, I think they're alright. Like, I like the spikiness of them. Maybe I'm just a weirdo.
Man, that Blighted Agent looks a little lonely. Yeah. You're weird.
Thanks.
My friend said they're goblins. What did you expect? Then I defriended him. Twisted image of the blighted agent.
This is a stressful spot to be in, and you can see like TJ's really thinking hard about this. Let's bring the team. I mean, really, this is essentially just saying, hey, if I have an Atarkus commander or Bolt or something like that, you're pretty much dead.
Mm-hmm.
And that's like, if you want a deck that's all about turning things sideways, but super quick, super low to the ground, this is the style for you to play. It's very quick and very in your face.
True.
And I mean, the main purpose of this, like, Naya Blitz, Revolt Zoo, is to just go so quick that your opponent doesn't have a chance to stabilize.
Well, so TJ obviously gonna hit
Fail as a cat.
gonna hit 2, right? Like he's gonna get hit for 8.
Yeah.
And I feel like he's trying to make sure that he's not going to die to like an Atarkus command or something like that.
Right, so it's like he's got to sit here and debate and go, can I activate Ink Moth here or you know, do some sort of blocking to not die? Is there anything that I can do? Like, is there any way that I can be able to survive this? Because he's got a mutagenic here. But everything is already pretty much a 2-2.
Mm-hmm.
So
Activates Ink Moth.
yeah.
Wasn't going to help him cast any of those pump spells anyway. Could potentially save him from... Yeah, I think he's really... Right. Yeah, like he's playing around the Atarkus command.
It's like, hopefully... I've been in this position on the Infect side. It is not a fun spot to be in. I think I've beaten Zoo once as Infect.
You do. You really do feel bad.
Yeah, Infect is really tough in this current meta. Like, it's still a good deck, but as our meta is currently sitting, it's not the best one to be playing right now.
Necessary evil.
It is a necessary evil. I agree with that. Alright, just...
I mean, what does Kyle have in his hand? I don't even know.
Like, I mean, with all this him and Han, if he has a Tarkas, I think it's a little rude, dude.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what blocks and what stuff he sets up at this point, a Tarkas command, 3 damage to face, everybody gets +1. And that's, pretty much enough to get him.
Yeah, if you're slow rolling.
I guess, well, that's like, what, 9? With the way the blocks are set up. 3, 6, 9. But, I mean, all the creatures are dead on your opponent's side. They can't do anything. Like, it's in the bag at that point.
Right.
But, okay, only going to block with 1. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Ah, okay. Nice. Yeah, doing it that way. Alright. Puts him to 4. Lightning Bolt puts him to 1. And a gut shot. Yeah. Dude. It just leaves. Oh.
Hey, so he brought the gut shots in.
You're not wrong. He did do that. Yes, the classic gut shot finish. Just what I was expecting.
All right,
there.
so I feel so bad. That's what brings the viewers coming back wanting more. God bless.
Oh.
Like, TJ worked so hard to make sure that he was not going to die to that Atarka's command.
And it's just like, oh, you block like that? Well, all right, you'll take that much?
Yeah.
Boom.
Oh.
Lightning Bolt will be at 1.
Yep.
Can't
Good
fetch.
shot.
Gotcha.
I just... Oh.
I mean, that being said, I'm glad that Kyle opted for the bolt and the gut shot then, and not let him untap and try to attack and like pump all this stuff up. I'm glad that he ended it like that.
It would have been a flip this moment.
Yeah.
I really
Clearly
always have to play around the gut shot. That's why you play gut shots.
Yeah, like you never know when it's going to come down to that one point.
Or
Mock Fanatic, yes. Oh, right. What was that? Round 2? Let's check our points, guys. Let's keep it going. Keep the hype going for this. So we got 5 rounds tonight here. So, boom. Only 4 people with 6 points.
Robert Bush having a good night.
Yeah. Doing well. So is Dwayne. Kyle there. We saw, Naya Blitz will do that to you. Also, Mox is back with some Death Shadow rocking out. Let's see what we got for round number 3. Ah.